Hi there and welcome back. In this week's episode I'm gonna start and finish, they're directly next to each other. I'm gonna restart finishing the bedroom once and for all, and I'm gonna tell you the dark history of our tiny house, or even the entire community here. So let's get started. The bedroom, untouched for months now, waiting to be finished. The old breaker box is already removed, but plasterboard is still needed. When removing the old electrics, our electrician mumbled, "Some of them were more equal than others." I asked him, "What do you mean?" He told me, "Why do you think are there copper wires in an old house built when this country was still the GDR? He explained that back then only a few persons were able to get building materials like this. Our little community, lush green and idyllic from above, but there is a dark history. All of this was Stasi property. The Ministry for State Security, or commonly known as the Stasi, was the state security service of East Germany from 1950 to 1990. The Stasi function was similar to the KGB, serving as a means of maintaining state authority. This was accomplished primarily through the use of a network of civilian informants. This organization contributed to the arrest of approximately 250,000 people in East Germany. Back then, in 1988, some Stasi members decided to build this place for them as a holiday retreat. A place where they could spend the weekends with like-minded persons. And it was no hurdle for them that this piece of land was already protected as nature conservation area. They started building from scratch, having all the building supplies that have been completely out of reach for common citizens. The higher you've been in the Stasi system, the closer to the lake you have been able to build. Over time, the first generation of owners passed or moved away. A little fun fact: after German reunification, the owner of our house started a second career as a developer. I mean, at least he was familiar with organizing building materials. Funny how much history some old wires can tell. But this is a renovation, not a history channel, so back to work. For my new subscribers, this room will one day be our guest bedroom. The adjoining room that you can barely see through the cover sheeting is a little bathroom that I have already renovated last year. When working in a tiny space like this, I prefer to use these smaller plasterboards. The rest of the room I finished off camera. I had to leave this area open for the electrician. Now it's time for the ceiling and for my favorite tool. My hope is that the room might feel a bit bigger with a lighter ceiling.
Everybody has their job, 9 to 5, getting drained. They settle for second best, scared to risk what the future might bring. What the future might bring. I hold my breath, waiting for someone to knock at my door, telling me there is more waiting for me. Whoa. If I love you harder than I've ever done before, oh, maybe I'll feel alone somewhere above the water. My lungs are tired, I'm running for a long time. My feet got blisters, maybe I'll feel alone if I love a little harder. If I love all the ways the world puts me to the test, if I embrace every fall, learn to grow and keep myself tall, would it hurt at all? I hold my breath, waiting for someone to knock at my door, telling me there is more waiting for me. Whoa. If I love you harder than I've
no worries, this is just the first coat of primer. More coats of white paint will follow. So, that's it for this week. Next week there will most probably be no video as I'm celebrating my birthday next Friday. And I'm planning some recreation time on Saturday instead of building. So, see you in 2 weeks. Until then, stay safe and stay healthy.